I know you were doing it. How'd it go?
Okay, let me tell you something. I got roped into this, first of all, and it was our Fox 5 VP, Darren McDonald. He asked me if I'd be interested in joining his team, and I got to tell you, I'm not a runner, and I wasn't really sure that this was for me. Then I thought, you know what, because I hate running, this is going to force me to train in ways I have never trained before. So I said, okay, let's do it. We began training in August. Darren was a little bit further back than that. And the event happened October 6th. And we took some pictures, had a pro cam. Here's how the event went. And it was crazy. Take a look.
We came from all over the country for one reason only. To prove that you could do this. You could do anything you put your heart and your mind to. We are Tough Mudder.
Tough Mudder was created by Will Dean, a former counterterrorism agent for the British government. He started Tough Mudder because he was bored with uneventful marathons, triathlons, and other mud runs. Tough Mudder is a 10 to 12 mile course with 25 military-style obstacles designed to test your strength, stamina, mental grit, and camaraderie. And it was coming to Las Vegas in October. So we signed up. From Fox 5, VP Darren McDonald, GM of Sales Todd Brown, and myself, and we began training in August, running at 4:30 in the morning and hitting the gym. Since I hadn't run any distance before, and Darren and Todd were more experienced, they took me under their wing and showed me some of the basics. Then finally, October 6th, it was Tough Mudder Day. We were joined by our other two teammates, Todd Doolittle and Corey Taylor. Dressed in bright orange, our shirts represented fire in the feng shui world. But that's not why we bought them. The real reason is because they were on sale, and we didn't want to lose each other in the mud. After all, this is a team effort. And then, the mutter of all events began. From running to obstacles, crawling in the mud, we were under barbed wire, uphills, downhills, we were all over the place. And then, right in front of us, the Tough Mudder of misery. The dreaded ice plunge, also known as the Arctic enema. Nobody wanted to do this one. This is where your mental grit is tested. First of all, you have to be crazy enough to jump in. Then, once you're in, you have to swim through an ice hole to the other side and get out before hypothermia sets in. My teammates rocked this one. I, on the other hand, would still be a floating piece of ice if it wasn't for Cody. This guy got back in the ice and helped me finish while the rest of the team pulled me out fast before I turned into a human popsicle. Love my team. Then it was more running, rocks, mud, and we came across Everest. A quarter pipe coated in mud and grease. Speed is the key, and if you're tall, that definitely helps. Now, Darren ran up and rocked it the first try. Todd Brown sped up the side like a spider monkey. Cody and Todd Doolittle made it up no problem. And while you can see for yourself. Thank you so much to Darren for catching my hand and pulling me up. I made it over for round 2. Did I mention? I love my team. 12 miles later, one obstacle to go. Electric shock therapy. Live wires hanging down. We round through as a team. And yes, I am happy to say, Team Lights, Camera, Mud made it to the finish line for our trophy orange headbands and the best tasting beer ever.
And I got to tell you, it's everything that they said it would be, but much more fun. It was really a team effort because, you know, I'm 5'5", and the guys that I were with were a lot taller. There's so many obstacles that I would not have been able to get over without a boost from my team. So again, thank you to my wonderful team for including me and being so gracious. I also want to tell you, we had so much mud going on. I threw away my sneakers when I was done because I thought, I am not washing these. So some clothes ended up in the garbage. It's like way too muddy, but it was also so much fun. And a big shout out to Sean Tharp for taking pictures for us. So, you know, if you want to bump up your workout and take a new challenge, I'll tell you, the Tough Mudder is where it's at.
Oh, that's bumping it up all right.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You know, Claudine, there's so many questions to ask you about this thing, but we don't have time for any of them. So the only thing I can really ask is, how much did you get those T-shirts for on sale? No, great job. Really, I'm very, very impressed with you and Darren and who else? And Todd.
Todd Brown, yeah.
Wow.
And then two others that don't work at the station, Todd Doolittle and Corey Taylor. They were fantastic. I want to just tell you one other thing.
Yeah.
There's so much mud. And at one point, we're around the mud, and I said, oh, this like smells really bad. And this guy behind me, he goes, that's not mud. And I'm like, well, what is it? He goes, it's manure. I said, oh, no. He goes, yeah, it is. I said, for this conversation we're going to have right now, because I'm about to go in it, I said, this is French vanilla.
Yes. It's a mind.
So, which explains why the clothes went in the garbage.
You know what they say? It's mind over manure.
It is. It certainly was.
All right, thanks, Claudine. Wow.
No, Claudine, you are the man. That's
She's the
right.
mother.
She's the mother man. That was